back, folks. I am Kazi Omar, and this is Technologically Challenged. Today we have a brand new episode of Snapshot because no matter what happens in the world, tech news will always keep rolling and rolling and rolling.
Keep on rolling, baby.
Forward. First up, we have Huawei. So they've released a new phone. It's the Huawei P40 Pro 5G. Yeah, the names are a bit of a mouthful, but that's where the whole world is heading, so that's what the name is going to be. We just have to accept it. But on a brighter note, the specs look quite amazing. Not the best, but quite amazing. Now, I could do a whole impressions video, but I'd rather just link up NKBHD's impression video. I will link it up right over here, actually on this side. Yeah, right over here, so that you can just have a look at that and make what you will of that. But the cameras, I've seen sample shots, the cameras look amazing, the photos are stunning, and honestly I'm looking forward to trying it, but the caveat still remains that there's no Google Play services, hence no Google services, which means Android will not get updates as regularly, but they still have their own app store, so once again, fingers crossed. I hope they sort their problems out, and hopefully we'll get a proper Huawei phone back again. Next up, we have Apple. Of course, how can a tech news not have Apple in it? So the iPad Pro, by the way, they've released a new iPad Pro and a Macbook Air, and honestly the Macbook Air is amazing. There's tons of videos out there. I will soon do an unboxing and a review, so keep an eye out for that. But on the other hand, the iPad Pro, I love it, but is it the same iPad Pro from 2018? Because some tests say it is. As you can see, Justin tweeted something about the Apple A12Z processor that the iPad Pro comes with. So apparently, the A12X processor and the A12Z processor is literally the same, except the X processor had one core disabled compared to that of the A12Z. And that is what powers the 2020 iPad Pro. Now, the one question that I have to Apple is, can you not enable that core using a software update and make the 2018 iPad Pro just as powerful? I mean, apparently it's just disabled. It's not like that core is missing from the processor. The core is already in the processor. So honestly, Apple, I love the camera bits. I've seen examples of what the LiDAR scanner can do, and that is quite stunning. But if the processor is already in the 2018 iPad Pro, please don't restrict it, please don't limit it, rather push a software update and unleash the power of the A12X and the A12Z at the same time. Lastly, we have some iPhone news. Now, Jon from Front Page Tech has literally become the staple for Apple leaks now, so much so that Apple's kind of really investigating the leaks that Jon has found, and then he leaked that as well. So Apple is investigating a leak which was also leaked. I know, it's the funniest thing going around. On a different note though, Jon's record at this point about Apple, spot on. So according to Jon's report, it is said that Apple's looking at April to release the iPhone 9, mostly because of pressures from shareholders, business owners, and other people. And since their production is already kind of on its way, they think they can pull off an April release considering what's going on with the world right now. On the other hand, they've kind of decided to delay the iPhone 12 release, which was also reported by Jon, by the way. Yet, people said he was not a reliable leaker. And then Min Chi Kuo and all the other guys, they finally came up, and then everyone started saying the same thing. Although, Jon was actually the first one to leak it, so I want to give him the due credit. So, iPhone 12 will be delayed, but we're looking at an April release for iPhone 9. Now, iPhone 9 is going to be fairly similar to iPhone 8, 8 Plus, because they just want to have that entry-level iPhone for anyone who wants to get into the iOS or Apple ecosystem. And I personally think good strategic move in a very weird way, with different companies releasing different products even in this difficult time. Actually is a sign of hope. I mean, Apple stores outside of China are still closed. However, Apple stores inside China are starting to open again. Same with shops and other malls as well. So it is a positive sign. I mean, the world's still messed up big time and we are still suffering, but these new releases actually give us a glimmer of hope, and I am all for that. So take it how you will, but I personally think we're headed in the right direction. And that's it for this episode of Snapshot. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to press the like button, remember to press the subscribe button, and smash that bell icon so that you get a pesky cheeky little notification every single time I upload a new video, and you can stay up to date with tech. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Kazi, Omar signing off. Peace.